This wisdom for living, passed down through generations, provides valuable guidance for navigating the complexities of modern life. Lesson 1: The Wisdom of Wabi-Sabi. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese aesthetic and philosophical concept that celebrates the beauty of imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness. Rooted in Zen Buddhism, wabi-sabi encourages us to embrace the natural cycle of growth and decay, and find serenity in the fleeting nature of life. At its core, wabi-sabi is about finding beauty in the imperfect, the impermanent, and the incomplete. Wabi refers to a simple, austere beauty, often characterized by asymmetry and roughness. Sabi represents the beauty that comes with age, and the wear and tear of time. Together, wabi-sabi suggests a profound appreciation for the modest, the humble, and the unconventional. In a world that often glorifies perfection and the pursuit of the flawless, wabi-sabi reminds us that true beauty lies in the unique and the imperfect. Consider the irregular shape of a handmade pottery bowl, the patina on a well-used wooden table, or the gentle fading of a beloved photograph. These imperfections are not flaws, but signs of character and history. Just as a scar tells a story of healing, the imperfections in our lives and in ourselves tell the story of our journey. Embracing wabi-sabi means recognizing and appreciating these imperfections as integral to our personal narrative. It is a gentle reminder that we do not need to be perfect to be beautiful, worthy, or whole. Wabi-sabi also teaches us to embrace the transient nature of life. Everything is in a state of constant flux. Flowers bloom and wither, seasons change, and even the most enduring structures eventually decay. This impermanence is not something to be feared but a fundamental truth to be accepted and even cherished. When we accept the impermanence of life, we become more present and appreciative of each moment. The fleeting nature of beauty, joy, and even sorrow reminds us to savor the present and find contentment in the here and now. This awareness can transform our approach to life, making us more mindful, grateful, and at peace with the natural flow of existence. In our pursuit of goals and aspirations, we often strive for a sense of completion and perfection. Wabi-sabi challenges this mindset by valuing the incomplete and the unfinished. Life is an ongoing process, and there is beauty in the journey, not just the destination. An unfinished painting, an evolving garden, or a personal project in progress all embody the wabi-sabi principle of incompleteness. They remind us that life is not a series of final products but a continuous flow of creation and growth. Embracing this principle allows us to find satisfaction in our efforts and progress, rather than constantly seeking a final state of perfection. You will stumble, you will shatter. You will rise and brush yourself off. You will mend yourself repeatedly. And eventually, though you will be different than before, you will again become whole. You will be even more beautiful precisely because of all of this. You will be a better person because of your imperfections, not in spite of them. By embracing the wisdom of wabi-sabi, we learn to see the beauty in our own imperfections and the value in our personal growth and resilience. Each scar, each flaw, and each moment of vulnerability contributes to the unique masterpiece that is our life. In accepting and celebrating these aspects, we find a deeper sense of contentment, fulfillment, and peace.